Traffic going by. Hey everybody, this is Tom from Small Scale Life. It's time for another community garden tour, and this one is the Summit Hill Community Garden here in St. Paul. So I was driving by and just happened to see it, and it's time to talk about it. Take a little walking tour. Starts out beautiful. Great sign, great flower bed. So let's take a look at it. So here we are in St. Paul. To my left is downtown St. Paul, down the hill a ways. And this is the Linwood neighborhood to the right. But it starts out great. I mean, look at this. Beautiful bee balm, sedum, milkweed. Looking to see if there's any caterpillars on there. I spotted a couple caterpillars on my milkweed yesterday, and it was super cool. So phlox, sage, beautiful. Love it. And love the pollinators, working the bee balm. I really need to get some of this bee balm in my yard. I need it in my life. Look at the size of this bumblebee. Look at the size of this. That is the biggest bumblebee I've seen in a while. Love that they're here. Monarchs flying around the garden. This is awesome. Really nicely done. Circular design. Kind of reminds me of the garden at Seed Savers Exchange in Decorah, where it was circular and just it was a little chaotic but very beautiful. So this is a mixture of vegetables and flowers, different plots. You can see these trellises here for the tomatoes, chard, flowers, lots of cool stuff. This little friend right here, little moth guy, great little gate. It's just neat to see. These are kind of pie-shaped plots with circular ones in the middle. We're just going to go in the gate just to observe, take a look around. Sorry, doing the gate here. All right, I'm in. Another awesome pollinator. Pollinators everywhere. Gotta love it. Look at the basil, the kale. It's just gorgeous. Love it. Wow, look at these. These are awesome. Peonies, I think. Gotta love it. Tomatoes. Different types of cherry tomatoes here. You got the black cherry tomatoes. That's how my plant should look. I should have some cherry tomatoes already, but I do not. Dill, love the dill. My dill is transplanted it and it's not loving life, but we'll see. More dill, and it's totally cool. I mean, this dill is about as tall as me, and the pollinators love it. Plus, it smells so good. Just really cool, tight, compact plots here compared to some of the other ones. I mean, if you saw the video on the St. Louis Park plot, those were big. Those were very big. The Bronx neighborhood garden tour. What do we got back here? We got more dill, rhubarb, strawberries. Very cool. Oh, there's our not so friendly guy. See that little moth right there, right here? That is our cabbage worm moth. So there's, looking around, there's a couple of them here and there. They will lay eggs on your broccoli. There's another one right in front of me here. Your broccoli, your cabbage, your Brussels sprouts. They will lay those damn little eggs, and you will get the green little caterpillars. Nasty. That's what that moth looks like right there. Right there. White with the black dot. Okay, very cool. Green beans here. So if you see your leaves on your green beans are starting to look like this, that means they're about to put out some more beans. So you can give them maybe a cup, or sorry, maybe a half cup of of Epsom salts in a gallon of water and feed that to these plants. That gives them minerals they need to put out more green beans, and your leaves will perk up and the plants will look really good. So yeah, great looking little garden here, very compact. Love the pollinators here. Sunflowers, clematis, awesome. Very cool. Love it. So, you know, and wood chips, they help keep the weeds down. Sorry, it's windy. There's cabbages. Our brussels. I can never say that word. Very cool. Love this basil right here. Very nice. Awesome. Looks great. You know, the wood chips really do help keep the weeds down. And people get busy. They're not in here weeding all the time. That happens. One of the nice things about the way I garden is I don't have a lot of weeds because I'm manufacturing that soil myself in the raised beds. Sorry, gate. Another gate. Look at that. It's coming out here. Nice, big, beautiful bud there. More pollinators. More basil. Sorry, gate time. More basil. This looks like the stuff I'm growing right here. Very nice. Squashes, some gourds, lots of cherry tomatoes, folks. Very cool. Directly planting in the ground. More cherry tomatoes, the black cherry. I don't know where all your leaves went there, pal. There you go. Look at all the dill. This just looks like volunteer dill. Maybe it's not, but dill everywhere. Somebody using the back fence for beans, pole beans, and you got some right over here, ready to pick. Chives, more tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. A little shady spot here. You can tell how shade affects the plants. I mean, look at this growth here from this, walnut tree versus growth over here. So that's the impact of shade. More cherry tomatoes, really nicely done. Love the flowers, beautiful. Ooh, look at these flowers. These are really neat. Very nice. It's like rhubarb here. Which reminds me, I gotta plant my rhubarb. Just a real nice mix. Wow. I think these are tomatillos. I have not grown those. So, very nicely done. A little different style than mine. Oh, they've got a pepper. I'm not gonna bitch about the peppers this year. I won't. I already did. Look at these beauties. Very nice. So, yeah, there you go. They have a garden shed here. Composting area is back there, I believe. There's one more little spot to take a look at. Like the sign said, this is all garden plots from the community. People sign up, pay a fee to be part of this. But they do have an area here, and again, these are round, which is unusual. Usually they're big square, rectangular community plots, but these are round, and I really like that. Gives a little different vibe. So I think this over here, clematis, beautiful. This is a free spot that people can harvest and use, free to anyone. So that's kind of cool. It's really cool they did that. You got some peppers in here, cucumbers, onions there. And this is cool too, little bench. Oh. You can watch the world go by. I never had a chair in a garden area before this year, but man, I really do like it because I can just sit in here and just observe, just look. And that is super cool, just to watch the plants, watch the animals, watch the birds, watch the bees and the butterflies. There is something really cool about that. So yeah, there you go. Very cool garden, another one. And love coming out to these and taking a look around, see what people are doing and how they're growing. You can always learn something new when you go to a garden, even if they do use the garden cages, the tomato cages. Not my favorite, but yeah. So this is Tom from Small Scale Life. Remember to learn, do, grow, be a little better every day. And that, my friends, is a good thing. Go out, enjoy, garden, get inspired, and plant one yourself. We'll see you real soon. Take care, everybody.